If you're looking for a bedroom with an unnatural amount of natural light, I found your RV. Hey, what's up? It's Chris Young. Welcome to the all-new Keystone Hideout. This is the brand new 29HAVEN. This coach comes in at 33 feet, 11 inches, 7,355 pounds dry. This is a couples coach that is unique in a ton of different ways. And kudos to the Hideout folks, because what they did was they took a little bit of a front living fifth wheel, giving you an entertainment space and kitchen up front, with the rear portion of what I consider a destination RV, and they kind of merged them together. Really like what they did here, the flow, but I got to tell you, right away, I wasn't struck until I spent some time in here. So follow me through and then let me know what you think once we get closer to the end. But in the rear of the 29HAVEN, this is where you have literally your haven. If you want to wake up with a ton of natural light, if you enjoy going to bed looking at the sea, the lake, the river, grandma's house, the mountains, whatever it may be, if visibility is your thing, this is your coach. You got an Olympic queen bed back here. You got awesome solid shelves for your nightstand, power thanks to the USB as well as 110. And you will see that since this is Keystone and Hideout, you will have some of the yellow stickers, meaning the outlets could be inverted, aka the solar package, the solar flex, the panels, the inverters, the whole nine. You can take that thing all the way up to 600 watts plus, but we'll talk a little bit more about that once we get outside. You have your own AC in here, which when you're dealing with couples coach that will allow you to possibly sleep additional people, having a second AC in the bedroom to me is key because you don't have to run the whole AC for the whole coach. Really like that. But I got the decorative LED sconces, the huge windows with the decorative curtains. And you know what I liked about what they did with these this year? Look at what's on the back. If you want some true privacy, if you want some true light dampening, and then open it up so that you could be blinded like Dracula waking up for the first time, this is your jam. Now, what do we have underneath? Not only do you have storage, you have organizational storage. You even have the little lip right there to keep your storage bin secure. I do have some cubby space over here on the campsite. I just like what they did with the flow of this, the padded headboard. The reading lights, the LED sconces also look very nice. I just really like this room for the visibility. But if you're the type that likes those closed, quiet spaces, they tried to help you out with that too, thanks to the blackout on the back of the curtains. So there you have it. Now, your bathroom is pass-through, but before we get to your pass-through bathroom, I got a pass-through closet with a special thing I got to show you. Just forward of your bedroom is going to be a pass-through walk-in closet that's also washer-dryer prep. So you got two ward bars over here. Obviously, you can take those out if you want to put the bigger washers and dryers. If you got the all-in-one contour, you could put that down here if you wanted to. But I like how they gave me the versatility to have a ton of storage, hanging storage. Then over here is where they gave me my chest of drawers. Because if you notice inside the bedroom, it's all bed and windows. To me, that's what makes the Haven an experience, which is probably why they called it Haven. But I like how I got shaker style cabinets, got the pulls, the solid shelves. It looks good. It looks a little bit higher level than what Hideout, which is supposedly entry level, is known for. And I even hate using that term because of how Hideout has progressed over the years. I mean, just take a look at the finished off tops for my doors. So I got the pass-through there. Then I have the pass-through here for the bathroom as well, with an entrance in the hallway. So if I do have somebody sleeping, I can use the bathroom, they can use the bathroom, we won't disturb each other. I can come in here into the closet, do laundry while somebody's using the bathroom too. Really like that feature. But they gave me a high-rise porcelain bowl with the foot flush. Toilet paper holder is there. Cornered vanity with a cornered mirrored medicine cabinet. Very nice touch using the new Keystone logo as the towel holder here. Vent and fan just past my vanity. And the upgraded oxygenic shower head inside of my bathroom with the big old skylight inside my shower. Now, what's cool about this, you have a 45-gallon fresh tank on this bad boy. And by the way, that number may change. This is so brand new, they didn't even have the specs ready for me when we filmed it. So it should be 45, 78, and 30 on your tanks. Could be a little bit bigger on the gray tank, but usually the fresh and the gray are around that area. The black could go 30, 45, whatever. Regardless, it's good tank sizes for a couples coach. And the fact that you got the oxygenic shower head, that's going to increase the water pressure for you without using as much water. So I really like that feature there. Decorative shower curtain, herringbone pattern, pass through, separation of space, privacy, and then a Haven bedroom Walk out into the hallway, and here you see another giant window, which made me think, okay, this is more of a destination style setup with all of this natural light. I got the pleated shade, I got the metal valance, I got the pocket door for my bathroom there, but then we go from destination to almost fifth wheel, all in a travel trailer. Hang with me, let me show you. You see what I mean? You know how in the front living fifth wheels, the front cap, they got the big TV up front? Yes. Now, Keystone, I love you. I know you love yourself. But did we really do... But I know I'm in a Keystone, but...
It's the Keystone of the front cap.
I know it is the Keystone of the front cap, right? And it is a nice little accent light, you know, which is cool. But I'm just saying...
Just in case you forget.
I'm picking a few things out. Yeah, true. I do hit my head a lot in these reviews, if y'all have seen. So, bam. Just in case you didn't know, this is a Keystone. I like how they did the accents, too, on my slides. It's just a very nice touch, but it's also some good logo placement. Now, they added it, too, over here on my campsite kitchen. You'll see. But to me, this is more decorative because it's right in front of where the LED light is. So you almost kind of get this backlight feature, once again, making this feel upgraded. Press surface countertop. Undermounted stainless steel sink with the high-rise faucet. Big old window over here on the campsite. By the way, drying rack, cutting board cover. You'll notice that the glass cover also doubles as a backsplash. You got your Furion hood, your Furion microwave, storage up above. Then you get your 16-inch Girard oven there and some storage underneath the sink for the trash can. Now, the one thing I do like that they did here, your drawers, full extension, finished off, solid, sturdy, I believe 75-pound capacities on those, but they included the road vac. That, once again, makes me feel like destination and fifth wheel kind of being pushed together. So a very nice blend. Walking around, I said, this is not going to be perfect for everybody, but somebody's going to see this and say, okay, I like this because it's different. It is absolutely unique. I mean, look, you got the towel holder here. You have the appliance garage right here, or bread box, whatever you want to call it. Power station there. Huge big old TV. Fireplace with multi-flame and multi-light setting. You got your ducted furnace down here with the thermoplastic duct joiners. You got the Furion Chill Cube AC here. So that's 18,000 BTUs of AC coming through. And a movie theater. So if you're a couple or you're an empty nester about to have the kids have already gone, this could be your date night drive-in, if you would. This could be, you got the kids coming over, you could have the movie night, because right over here on the off-camp side, just past my Furion 10.7 cubic foot 12-volt fridge with the acrylic front, also has the freezer cabinet, you got the dinette. But what's cool about this is the table, which also reduces down into a coffee table and is also the base for the sleeping area here. A great area for the kids to sit. You got the big window, or for you and your loved one to sit, enjoy the meal, maybe even play the board games, let the kids do the drawing, whatever. This is just a good communal space, in my opinion. So I kind of like how they put it in the front. Sure, I don't have the bedroom storage like a front bedroom travel trailer would, or, you know, the big giant windshield or something like that. I still like the communal space. Then the fact that they give me plush, comfortable recliners with the console, the cup holders, storage up above, great visibility. I just kind of liked the flow the more I got in here. I thought it was unique. I thought it was different. And then to finish it off, because Hideout's going to maximize that storage, man. Bam. They're going to give you great space here. Little corner notch. But look at what they did with your storage under the dinettes. You remember those storage bins in the bedroom? They put them under here, but they even gave you an angled lip. They put a dovetail under the frickin' dinette so that it'd be easier to get the bins in and out. That's thinking about you and thinking about how you're going to use this thing. Power outlets, USB. They even gave me some frames so I could put pictures in here if I wanted to. Speakers mounted in the ceiling. It's unique and it's different. So let me know what you think about it. Pretty sweet. 29HAVEN. Okay, enough of me yammering. Let's go outside and talk a little bit about construction. Here we are on the outside of your all-new Keystone Hideout 29HAVEN. Once again, 33 feet, 11 inches, roughly 7,355 pounds dry. Right up front, you're going to see we've got the power tongue jack, LED light, twin 20-pound LP tanks right in front of your battery box, and you got the Gigi box down here. I love how Keystone added that a few years ago. Just gives you the chance to disconnect the battery while still charging it, depending on the solar package that you have. Now, different from the conventional on the outside, just like it is on the inside. Usually right up front, here is where you would have your storage compartment. Right here is where you got the back of your Suburban tankless hot water heater. What I would absolutely do is not put a camp chair there. Don't ask me how I know. You learn your lessons the hard way. Big ol' awning, LED light strip, and entertainment. So instead of storage up front, you do have a TV here. I really like the addition of that. It is not only covered by the awning, but you also have the magnetic anti-slam doors with the covered hinge there. 80% tint on my windows. Love what they did with the aluminum siding here. It's that retro style. Automotive coating on there, which is going to help the graphics not fade. Enclosed underbelly, got my LP Quick Connect as well as my power stabilizer jacks right there. Right here is the back of your Suburban furnace. So once again, watch out for those camp chairs. Solid steps leading me into the entry point here. Got steel rims on my double axles. That berth is also going to help give you a little bit of a smoother pull too. And you got the Dexter Easy Lubes on here, so that'll help out. External speakers. Huge big old windows. Very nice feature right here with the 3-year limited structural warranty. That's one of the things when it comes to construction with Keystone I really give them credit for, because they'll do things like true fit on the slides. They'll do color-coded wiring. You got a walkable roof on this one. And since these panels are coated specially, and the construction and the insulation that Keystone uses, this, believe it or not, is actually going to help a little bit with the temperature control too, just because of what that coating does. Now, you'll see this one is Solar Flex ready. So whenever you see this sticker, if it has a number on it like 200 or 400, that's going to let you know that it has a 200 or 400 watt solar panel on it. If it has the I, or you see like the, a different term, look to see if it's either inverter prepped or has an actual inverter in it. Since this one is SolarFlex ready, it's already wired, go ahead and get the solar package if you want to take this bad boy off the grid for a while. Rear stabilizer jack, and I know what you were saying about the front. Not traditional, so did I lose my storage? The answer to that, absolutely not. Look at what they gave you. Not only do you have a basement style storage back here, it's finished off. I got access down here if I need to lock something in. You got the hangers. Then to make life easy, they give you a slide out table too. It's good. I haven't seen that in a hot minute. Very nice magnetic anti-slam. Okay. I love it. 4x4 zero storage underneath the frame, so I like that because that also helps with the length because we are 33 feet 11 inches. But ladder prep, backup camera prep, once again, sealed safety windows with that 80% tint. Love what they did with my basement storage here. My docking station is located behind the door here as well. And look, the 4K blade lighting, but the fact that they gave me some organization with the hanger style holders on the side and the table. They put a table in there for me, raised up so it's not blocking my storage. Big enough to put other tables in, the luggage bags, the chairs, my travel grill, coolers, the whole nine. I like how they were thinking about that when they made this. I see gray tank tag, meaning my termination is right there. So you have one forward of the axle, you have one rear of the axle. So just be careful if you are going up a very steep grade, you want to make sure that doesn't drag. But your tanks, once again, are potentially 45, I believe 78 and 30. We'll double check that and we'll have graphics if I'm wrong. I'm sorry, but this was so brand new and I wanted to show it to you because, well, I mean, if you're looking for something different for you and your loved one to get out, I want to show you the RV. The tanks are going to be the tanks, all right? So this is it. True fit slide construction. Just more than anything, I want to show you something cool. And you got the Zamp Quick Connect over here as well. So if you want to bring the briefcase solar panels to do some trickle charging, you can. And right here is the info panel. This is where you come to see how much does this weigh. If you're really deep into it, you can, check out the axles, the weights, the ratings on all of that. But 7350 dry, 9500 is going to be the gross vehicle weight on this. This is one that when you're talking about different, it did take me a minute to like it, but I got to tell you, if you spend some time in it, I think you're going to like it as well. If you're a couple, empty nester, or an emerging family, I think this is a great option, especially if you want something that's different with a lot of views and you love natural sunlight. I think that's why they called it the Haven. But leave me a comment down below and let me know what you know. and let me know what you think. But leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. This is the all-new Keystone Hideout 29HAVEN. 33 feet, 11 inches, 7355. I think it's great for a couple that wants something different. Maybe can camp 3 seasons in this, depending on where you're at. And if you're interested in it, rv.campingworld.com, or just go to your local Camping World, or just leave me a comment down below that says interested. Somebody will reach out to you and get you helped out. And hey, if you found this helpful, click like, subscribe, and notify, so the next time we do one of these, you're the first one to get it. I'm Chris Young. I appreciate you joining me. Hope you enjoyed the 29HAVEN, but more importantly, I hope to see you soon.